Yeah, I got two more games I want to talk about really quick. First
Yep.
one, the Commanders Cardinals. I thought this was going to be a shootout. Turns out Commanders are a lot better than we were giving them credit for. Jayden Daniels, here's a stat, has more scoring drives than incomplete passes this season. He has 23 scoring drives and 19 incomplete passes. So this is looking like the steal of the draft. And I know Caleb Williams, he's shown flashes. The team is just not game planning great. They got to get, work together. But Jayden Daniels, I feel like, is doing a lot more with a lot less than Caleb Williams right now.
I want to say, yeah. I mean, look at the weapon. We were thinking that Caleb Williams was going to have this type of season that Jayden Daniels is having. They got a bunch of receivers. They have really good running backs, and they got more running backs this offseason. And they had a pretty solid O line. So it's like, okay, everything is kind of out here, but coaching matters. Apparently coaching matters in the NFL. Jayden Daniels is a better athlete than Caleb Williams, like straight up. In the first week, we were like, okay, like they just need some more wide receivers. Like besides Terry McLaurin, they don't really have much out there. Jayden Daniels is taken off, and he looks at a different speed. He's gotten much more comfortable with these receivers, and he's gotten much more comfortable just pulling the trigger and making these throws. And it is crazy to see him just fire off these throws, and they're super accurate. And I think that he needed to get like the first 2 weeks, he needed to just kind of get that. Okay, this is the window in college. This is the window in the pros. I'm going to go ahead and just hit these windows now. He looks awesome. It's cool to see, and he still has that athleticism that's on a whole nother level than everyone on the field who is the 1% of the 1% athletes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think what we were worried about coming in is, oh, they're going to use him as a runner, and he's going to be hurt. And I know I was
Yeah.
like, he's not going to make it through 8 weeks being a primary runner. And we saw that kind of the first week where he ran a lot. And I think they learned, like, this guy can actually sit in the pocket and sling it. And that's what's really separating him from the rest of this rookie class and a lot from the rest of this league right now, where if you can sit in the pocket, I think he had 83 completion percentage through 4 weeks, the highest, like higher than Tom Brady through first four starts. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it is impressive how he can sit in the pocket and throw the ball. And that's why he's doing so good. Not with add in the running, like that takes him to a whole nother level. But the fact that he is a pocket quarterback, that just changes everything for this Washington offense. And I think this guy's a lock for rookie of the year right now if he keeps it up. And I really want to compare it to Anthony Richardson, where it's Anthony Richardson can throw it, he can sit in the pocket sometimes, but he runs. His default is first read, run, try to run someone over. And I think Jayden Daniels learned in the first week, I can't be doing this shit. Like, I need to sit in the pocket, try to make my reads, and throw the ball because his body's not going to handle it. And I think Anthony Richardson hasn't learned that, where Jayden Daniels learned it in a week.
And also, we'll take into account again, coaching in the NFL matters. They have Dan Quinn, a very certified NFL head coach, but then they also have on at OC Kliff Kingsbury, a guy who's been around, have played a lot. Like obviously, he has his like playing career, but he has his career as an OC in college. He was a head coach, offensive head coach in college. He goes to Arizona. He coaches Kyler Murray. He knows what doesn't work, what does work. He comes over here and he plays the game plan perfectly. He really highlights what Jayden Daniel does, and he makes sure it kind of hides the weaknesses amongst that offense as far as the weapons, and he schemes things up pretty good.